This is taking place on the 23rd of December at 11:30. It will be in about 30 minutes. Does that really matter at the end of the day? Because you might be watching this on another day. So, if you are, check the thingy. And by the thingy, I mean the actual video on YouTube, to see whether the audio is okay, and if it's not, I will try and fix it, because I can go into the game options and do all that. I'm also going to post the stream link now so that people can see it, which is nice. So today I'm playing Train Sim World 1. I have to say 1 now, because apparently there's a second one and I didn't know that was going to be a thing, or if I did know, I forgot about it. And I'm gonna try and explain what's going on with that. Maybe I am interested in maybe picking it up, because it does include some content from the original game, which I have. So, to get my dressing gown off, because it is very warm in this room, even though it's the middle of winter. Not the middle of winter. Is it the middle of winter? Practically. Hey, I can't have audio currently, but I'll be watching. Welcome, Gustavia. Lovely. If you want to tell me your names as to wherever I posted this, assimilate one person's name with a YouTube name. So if I had to guess, it would be Ace. Yes, it's Ace. Welcome, Ace, to thingy. Though you can't have audio, so you won't be able to hear me say any of this. Still, welcome. I'll just post that in the thing, because why not? Oh, it changes to a cat now, does it? Okay. Alright. So, I need to decide which one I'm actually doing. And I've got a choice of Great Western Express or Northern Transpennine, which is a little bit related to me in a special way. Great Western Express, I think, is the easiest one for me to do. I absolutely hate doing NEC New York. I absolutely hate it, because I'll explain. I'll choose Great Western Express. And I'll also... Thank you. You're of course welcome. Now I'm going to try and do one of the timetables. Class 43, which is a high-speed train, is the easiest one for me to use, because it's really simple. Class 166, also a great train, also easy for me to use. The Class 66 has a very weird braking system that I still haven't got my head around, and it's also really slow. I was doing a service with one of those things, and I ended up losing it, because the thing just would not stop. Now I need to do a service. Let's have a look. I want to order it. Oh bloody hell, that's going to be a long one. Anyone that's short? That one I did really well. For some reason I've got medals on that one, yet this one is coming up in white. What? Okay. Didn't mean to start that one, but okay. I guess I'm doing this one now. So when I get in the train, I have to quickly find the master key. I've forgotten where the master key is on these, but I will hopefully find it very quickly. And if not, I will explode, which is unfortunate. Oh god, Ealing Broadway. Where's the master key? I think it's over there, isn't it? Yeah. Unlocked. I need the brakes. Hold is off. I need the brakes off. Oh, it goes backwards. Oh. Right, and the reverser should be off. It should be in neutral now. Right, stop at location even vote. So I have to... Oh. Okay. Throttle. Right, the throttle is... The throttle is on the same handle as the brake. So if I push it away from me, then it brakes. If I pull it towards me, it'll go faster. Excellent, and I didn't even set the weather settings up perfectly, but it is a nice day in game. Whoa, I did not ask you to do that. No, I'm so bad at this. Because it's on the same thing and I'm used to it not being on the same handle. Okay, that's fine. This is our view, ladies and gentlemen. And the unfortunate thing is I'm sitting far away enough from the TV that I can't actually see how far we are from our location. Which is unfortunate. Rather very unfortunate. We are pulling out of London Paddington though. Which I haven't been to, I've never been to London. But yeah, having it on the same handle might be easy for some. I feel like it is easy for some, but I am obviously more used to it being separate, the braking and the accelerating. And whether or not you can actually hear this very well, I don't know. I can barely hear much. This train is quite quiet though. Speed limit 15, about 500 odd yards. And also a green signal, which means we're all okay to go. By the way, if I passed a signal at red, I fail it instantly. No real turning back there. So where's the 50 limit? Come on. Give me it. It takes a while to register. There we go. There we go. Wonderful. So I have to focus on two things, driving the train and talking. Which a regular train driver wouldn't really need to do because there's no one else there to see what he's doing. I do hope I haven't got the AWS switch on. If I have, I will hate myself because I can't hear it. So if the train starts beeping at me, warning me to press a button, I can't hear it. But I believe the button to press it is circle? It's circle. Right, okay. Fantastic. I believe that does say 1.9 miles, 1.7 maybe. I think that's what that says. I do have the live chat on, which I just switched it to actually. It may not pop up on the screen after a while. I noticed that in my previous streams it didn't do that. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem because I'm too far away to see the 3.3 miles, is that? It's not that I'm blind, it's not that I can't see it. Not that I wouldn't be able to see it if I wasn't close enough to the screen, it's just that the stream stream overlay, if you like, is making the whole screen kind of stretched in one direction, and it makes it a bit smaller than it usually should be, which is annoying. 3.0 I think that is. Yeah, okay. Oh god, there is a higher speed limit, isn't there? Oh dear. See, that's what happens when you're not paying attention. You just don't know. We need to get there for 8:05. Part of me thinks that we might not make it for that time. But it's okay, British Railways never run on time anyway, so we're okay. Oh dear. That is a harsh reality. Streaming for 10 minutes now. So, I hope everyone is well today. As for me, it's been a slow day. I've been kind of looking forward to doing this because it's been a while since I streamed anything. And also it's Christmas Eve tomorrow, and then Christmas Day obviously after that. So, everything's excellent. Not really, it's been a really crappy year. It's been the worst year, I think. Is there a ranking list? Has someone done a tier list for the years that have happened throughout history? For different countries, obviously, because some countries might not have it so bad in some years, but some might have it the worst. You know. I don't know whether we can accurately say what's the worst year of all time. This is certainly the worst year in my lifetime, in the 20 years, will be 21 next year, that I've been around, so... And I don't think it's ever got to this point where it's been so... coronavirus lockdown, the world is shitting itself. It's been shitting itself for over a year now, actually. Which is crazy to think. The world has pretty much been crapping its pants since November last year. Because November is when I remember it. Oh dear. Yeah, full service on the braking. That must have not been great for the passengers, but does it really matter because they don't really get to complain? Yeah, me being far away doesn't help. But once my laptop has charged a sufficient amount, I will try and move closer to the screen. Braking. Oh god. Oh, this is bad. Oh dear. No, stop. Stop. Tit. Wank. Right. You bastard. Okay. Right, I've used the emergency brake, which means I now have to set it back into... Right. Braking should be off. It should be in neutral. Which it is. And then when I let off the brakes, it should go forwards if it's in forwards when I turn it to go forwards. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna have to fiddle with it until it does. But I mean technically that was completed, but it's not completed to a standard that any British Rail authority will be happy with. That's kind of emergency stop distance kind of thing. And we better not do that when we get to... Actually, we can technically do that when we get to... No, we can't. No, we can't. The game looks kind of fun. It is. It's been put with the price of all the DLC stuff. Yeah, it is very expensive. Right, if I put the neutral... If I put in the... No! I keep forgetting. Right, forward. Give me some power. You've got power. You have power. Excellent. Well done, machine. Well done, machine. Yes. So, Ace can't hear me at the moment, I don't think, but if he can, basically, this game is, if I remember correctly, I think it was about £30 in the UK, maybe 28 or something, I don't know, something around that margin, and It is a fun game if you are interested in simulators and you have a console. I believe it's available on PC where it will run much smoother, and there'll probably be mods for it that are really nice. Whereas I'm playing it on the console and it might not. It's just not going to run as smooth as it would on PC. I'm guessing that this game was released on PC. But also on PC there's a better train simulator that is just called, I think, Train Simulator, whatever year it is now, which has a lot of mods for it. I haven't played it. Because I don't own a PC that's good enough to play it, but if I did, I would probably check it out. Point is that the DLC prices for this game, I think they start at about £20, which is a lot of money. Which would be about $25, $26 if you convert it over. So expensive DLCs. However, is that understandable? Is the price understandable for the DLCs of this game? Kind of, because they built a whole working model of a train. I mean, that's impressive. And also they'll probably include multiple trains for that one DLC that they created. Also a section of track which runs for... don't know what the longest track is in the DLCs. But, yeah, so you're getting about, I don't know, let's say 30 miles of track, which has been lovingly recreated as if you were in the cab of an engine actually driving it yourself. So, yeah, you get that detail, you get that quality. However, there is a problem with, I don't know, it's not really a problem, it's just the fact that they released Train Sim World 2, and I have Train Sim World 1, right? So that's the original. And the original does include three sections by default, which you have to pay for in the second one, in the sequel, which is a bit stupid in my opinion. I really think they should have just I don't know. I really think they should have included those with the new title rather than making you pay for them, because to be quite honest with you, I don't think they're worth the prices that they were asking for. They were asking for this specific section, Great Western Express, they were asking, I think it was £20, which is a lot of money. Considering the game itself cost £25.99, I think. Considering the game itself cost £26, that's a bit ridiculous that they expect you to pay another £20 to have a thing that was in the original game. It was a bit dumb. In my opinion, at least. I'm pretty sure they had a reason why they wanted to do it like that, but yeah, I suppose it's making sure that people don't get cheated out and left with content. But what that does mean, if you have been a fan of Train Sim 1 and you've been buying all the DLCs, you get those back for free. So you don't have to buy them again, which is great. I mean, I've only bought one DLC for this game, so I will get Northern Transpennine for free, which is nice. So I just need to re-download it if I got the sequel, which I'm debating on because it says it's got a new interface, it says it runs better, it says it does this. A lot of things say that they do that, but they don't actually end up doing it. And, you know, it would be nice though, because you get 3 extra services, though whether or not they'll let you have the older ones from this game that came as standard, I do not know if I can get those for free, because I own the first game. It knows that I own Northern Transpennine, At least I'm hoping that's what it was. Am I on brake? Am I braking right now? Bollocks. I was. Neutral forward. There we go. Stopping at wherever we're going next. Somewhere Harlington. Is it Harlington? Hazen Harlington? Which is in the south somewhere. Yeah, probably. So this is good. This is good. I'm doing a lot better than I thought I was. I stopped at that station pretty well, considering. Oh, another train. So, you do see other trains, and those are actually trains that are performing services themselves. So, this whole world that they made really is a world of its own. Because all of those trains will be doing the services that you're not doing right now, if that makes any sense. So this is like actually being on the railway. There's another one. It's a high-speed train with a lot of carriages behind it. We might drive one of those later. We might drive one of those. But yeah, those are actual trains that are doing actual services. So yeah, they have really made a proper timetable that goes throughout one day. So the full 24 hours. And every single train that's in the DLC that's included with that specific section, if you like, will be playable through all of the services. All have different times and different routes to do. However, most of the time it ends up being the same one, just maybe in reverse. Because, you know, you only get to travel around really one straight track. We are going at a fair lick though, 62 miles an hour. Pretty impressive for a little train like this. I'll say 8:15. Is that 6:15? Have I been reading bollocks? Bollocks, bollocks! Oh no, 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 no! I just realised. See, that's what happens. And because I press the emergency brake, it will stop. And I can't make it stop any faster or slower, and it not. No, 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 no. Right, that is not acceptable. Oh dear. That wasn't great. But I made it on time. A few seconds earlier. So yeah, it is kind of hard to concentrate on things because I'm talking at the moment. And that sucks. However, I think I can sit a bit closer. A bit closer at least. Maybe I can read it from where I'm sitting now. That was so bad. I do apologise for the state of my driving of this vehicle. Yeah. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. I genuinely forgot what I was thinking. I think I was wondering how far we were away from it. This train's lack of rockets is disturbing. If it had rockets facing back, it might be able to... Do they have maglevs in this game? No, they don't. Or at least not yet. A maglev isn't really a... Right, reverser is in neutral. Throttle and brake is off. Give it some power. You should be able to move. Oh, it's not in forward. Right, now you're able to move. Now you can move. Oh. Now, driving a train would probably be a lot easier in real life because you can actually touch the handles and you don't have to put up with the controller where you can only really do one thing at once. But with an actual train you would kind of... You will be able to feel the handle and know that you're supposed to you know, what I'm saying is that in this game you have to pay attention to more things than you would in a regular train, realistically speaking. I mean, because I wouldn't be talking. If I was driving on my own, I wouldn't be talking. I could focus. But yeah, I'm gonna try and improve my skills. Maglev trains, they, I don't think they do, because I don't believe a maglev is a type of train that realistically... Do maglevs turn? Can maglevs turn corners? Because if they can't, I don't see any reason why they would program them in, or put them in. Maybe in the future, maybe in the sequel they're gonna plan a DLC about that, but I haven't seen one yet. It's mainly just diesel and electric powered trains. No steam trains though, which is kind of surprising. I'm surprised that they don't include like a Flying Scotsman. Although that would be very expensive, a very expensive DLC, because steam trains are even more complicated than a regular train that runs on electric or diesel or basically everything other than steam is sort of easy enough to get the hang of. Yes, they can back in Colorado. I believe the light rail is a maglev and they go fast as heck and that had turns. Alright. Well, they might do that then, because if it has turns then it will be at least more interesting. Yeah, I figured that they might try and do that once. I'm going to start braking though. So we've got 1, 2 and then full service. Right, so we've got a train brake 1, which is the least amount of braking that you can apply. Then you've got train brake 2 on this thing, and then you've got full service, which just completely slams on. Right, that's not great, is it? That's not really... And we are 1 minute... Well, we're probably going to be 1 minute late, to be quite honest with you. How far away from... Oh, we are. There we go. So when it starts counting down like that, that's when you kind of need to slow down. Yeah. Though I have been wasting time by trying to get it back moving again, because when you use the emergency brake it will put it into neutral and it will shut the train down, regardless of where you have the reverser set. Which is annoying, because then you always forget. That's throttle. So the annoying thing is that it says throttle / brake. So it won't tell you whether you're in throttle or brake. So it won't tell you whether it's using throttle or brake. It will tell you throttle / brake. So you need to know basically the direction. You will learn it eventually, it's just that the game... Oh no. I buggered this up again. Does it really matter? It's Christmas Eve. Does it really matter? Right, most trains require almost a full mile to come to a complete stop, that is correct. Commuter rails can stop quicker than freights, but they still take a fat second to stop. Yes, they do. That is correct. 10 points to Gryffindor. 10 points to Gryffindor. I've also stopped very poorly at this station, and I do apologise for my ability. Oh, another train. But yeah, I do apologise. I can switch to another camera though. Where is the other... Right, I should have markers on. Is it down to do the camera? You got audio. Welcome, welcome. Thank God. Oh dear, oh dear. I locked the doors. Lot left. Okay, the reverser is in forward. Right. And because I use full service, I believe I'm gonna have to put, yeah. Get off. Neutral, forward. Give me some power. Thank you. Welcome, Ace, to the world of hearing things. So this whole time I've kind of been talking about lots of things. How far is it to the next one? Is that Ivor? Ivor. Here's a really cool fact I learned from class. Train companies have safety plans for almost everything, including chemical weapons and sarin. I believe that's sarin gas. I imagine that they would. For everything. Anyway, this whole time I've kind of been talking about the DLCs and the new system that they're going to be using for the sequel, because there is a sequel. If you are interested in this game, Ace, I recommend you buy this. Oh, train there. I kind of recommend that you buy the. It depends. It really does depend on what you want to do. You can get Train Sim World 1, because that might be pretty cheap, and you can get the first 3 services that includes the standard, or you can get Train Sim World 2, which includes another 3 things as standard, but not the same 3 things as the first game, if that makes any sense. So if you want, you can still get all the DLC from the original game as well. So they're still adding that, and it will be preserved. It's like the preserved edition. They called it the Preserve Edition, which is a bit dumb, because you know it's like it's not the Tomb of Tutankhamun. It doesn't really need to be preserved, but still. It's basically they're selling the same DLC that they were with the first game, and you can get that for the second game, and it will still work. And if you also bought the DLC for the first game, you can get it in the second for free as well, which is nice. Right now I'm gonna have to start braking, but I kept forgetting. Oh, sod it. Emergency brake. Sod it. I'm not bothered. A real train wouldn't really need to stop in that small. It don't really matter because this platform is long. Glad to hear it, thanks for the tips, yeah. It was due mostly to a doomsday cult that attacked a train in Japan. That's unfortunate. Did they actually do anything though? Or did they get stopped doing that? Someone actually stopped them from attacking the train, or did they actually manage to do something? Also, I'm now reaching across because I need to get the thing. Your go-to sim has been Euro Truck Simulator 2, which I have watched videos about, which I watched people do vids of. Squirrel was the channel, and it does look like a good game. However, I don't own a PC, so I can't play it. And I do hope that you can all hear me properly, because this game is... I don't know, I can't really tell at the moment. Right, lock the doors. So I use the thing, I need to take it off. Forwards, power. Thank you. Oh yeah, we can hear you, excellent. Stop it. I hate these bloody pompous southern names. Langley. Right. It says Langley. And I need to be there at 8:27. Not that it matters, because British Railways never run on time. Yeah. 12 people died in that, oh, Jesus. They successfully attacked it by popping packages of sarin gas with umbrellas. But since then train companies massively increased their safety, I'm guessing he said safety. That is one of the things that I am still afraid of, especially on buses. Don't ask me why I'm so fearful of something that is so unlikely to happen, but I am. It's one of the reasons that I once actually, I got onto a bus and I was going to, this is when I was doing my forklift training and I was on the second week, I think. I've been going on the same bus every single morning and the same one every single day to go back, you know. So I'm getting on the same one every day. And then for some reason at one point I just stared at the people that were coming onto the bus because I thought, okay, if somebody is gonna do anything with this bus, I want to get off. So I'm watching everyone like a hawk. Not that I don't do that anyway, I do that anyway because I'm a nosy bastard. When was it? This was in January when the pandemic wasn't even a thing. That's how far back we're talking here. Full service braking law. Just because I missed it, but not by much. So I'm getting better. Well, not the left, because we are on the left. 12 people died in, well, that's unfortunate, but that's terrible. And I'm glad that they improved their systems, safety systems, that's a pedal. Nice. I'm glad that they improved things after that. Gonna have to take the laptop off charge though, because I'm worried I'll wear the battery out by charging it for too long, even though it's full. Probably a bad idea, because the last battery was completely dead, and I replaced it about a month ago, which is good. And yeah, so I was on the bus, and I thought, something spooked me, something about somebody spooked me, to the point where I just pressed the button to get off, and I got off. And then the rest of the way I walked. But the crazy thing was I still got there on time, I still got to the same place on time. Damn it. I hate the fact that it's blended onto one thingy. I hate that it's on one handle, the throttle and the brake, because I keep forgetting. Also, it's Christmas Eve now here. Though I believe where Ace is, it was Christmas Eve an hour ago, or maybe even 2 hours. But that's fine. Yeah. So that's that story. I just got off the bus, and I walked the rest of the way to get there, but the crazy thing is I still got there on time, so deal with that then. And I didn't get on another bus because there wasn't one for another half an hour. So that's a bit crap. But yeah. The good news is that this stream seems to be going fine. So far, I haven't failed this service yet. Although I will if I pass the signal at red, which will only really happen at the end when we get to... We're stopping at Slough. I can't remember if Slough is halfway between where we're going or... Oh hello, another train. I can't remember if it's Slough, because it is said as Slough, even though it looks like Slough. It's Slough. Don't ask me why. It's just said like that. Braking. Slowing down. These are quite good brakes though, because they are bringing us down by 1 mile an hour, I think every second, so that's pretty good. That's good brakes as opposed to the ones in the New York service, which are so weak. It's like you're rubbing a sponge. I take it back. It's like you're trying to stop the train with Swiss cheese. It's that weak. There's just no brakes on the New York service. There's just none. So yes, I hate the New York service because there's no brakes on it. It's supposed to be like this high-tech braking system as well, like something to scream and shout about. Oh hey, our new Amtrak trains have got a great new braking system. Really? Yeah, it's like rubbing Swiss cheese against the wheels and trying to stop it. It's just not going to work. I don't get it. You go from driving this thing, which has pretty good stopping capability, and then you go and drive that thing, and the difference is just night and day. So what, do Americans not know what brakes are? Right. Full service to make sure that it doesn't roll, even though it doesn't really roll in this game, it only does that when you're on a hill. But I digress. I'll turn it to neutral. And to increase I press R2, not okay. So everything is going fine so far, and I'll try and do another service somewhere after this. While right, okay, I still got to go to Maidenhead, Twyford, and then Reading, which is the last one. And how far away are we? How far? 8:56 is when we should expect to get there, and that is 20 minutes or so from. Okay, so this one's gonna take another 20 minutes, I guess, by that logic. I don't know who actually ran these services and thought that you could make it within the exact time frame. I'm sure some expert at this game could. Or maybe it's the real life thing. Maybe it's the real life timetable that they keep them to. Oh bloody. What the left. Forward. Give me some power. Shit. Oh, we got it, right. Right, so we got it. Very nice. 75 mile an hour speed limit in less than such and such miles. I mean yards. That's good. 8:40. I'm supposed to stop at Maidenhead. What's the name? You seem to know a lot about trains and stuff. You mean Lefay's doing a thing. He studies what is it, a transport degree? I don't remember. But I'm gonna quickly have to type something soon. Right, quickly type something. But my experiences of this game, I like Great Western Express the best. That's probably the best one for me because it's very easy to pick up, I think, for a beginner. And then Rapid Transit is next, which is actually set in Germany. And then the last one, well, I guarantee that every single other DLC will be better for me than the NEC New York service, which is absolutely awful. Because of the train that you drive, it's not actually because of it's not because the route is bad, it's not because it's not interesting, it's the train that's it takes getting used to, and I imagine that it would take a player many attempts to get it right. Whereas with this, they kind of can't really go wrong. This is the most forgiving, I think, of all the routes. Although saying that, I haven't really done too great of a job this time. But I'll try and drive another train route thing after this one when I finish. And also there are other cameras, however how do I do them again? Is it that button? Oh dear. Ah, external cameras. Okay. Whoa, okay, no, I don't need to do that. Front camera, right. There we go. So now, this is the other feature of the game, which I can be, oh, another trend. This is another feature where you can pretty much take the camera anywhere. So they didn't just model the tracks, they did actually model a lot of other things. So I believe what they've done is they put a 360-degree camera inside one of the cabs of the trains that they're actually going on, and they went along the route and then they sort of modelled the game around that, based on what you could see out of the cab, and that goes pretty far, to be honest, the way they've modelled it. So that's the level of detail we're asking for. Obviously it's going to be not too detailed. Oh shit, I've got another trick, the chair. It's not going to be amazingly detailed everywhere. They'll cut corners somewhere. But I think in general, with the DLCs, they have put a lot of effort into them, which is probably why they command such high prices. I think that's why. That, and it's a very niche game, so they're gonna have to make money somehow. So I don't imagine that many thousands of people, general gamers won't really want to play this, so they're gonna have to make up their money somehow, and I'm guessing that's why they charge a bit more for the DLCs than you'd probably expect. Though, right, so those are the external cameras, which I will try and set at some point. Probably going to need to turn the throttle off. Which button did I press? Okay, it's that one. So the other feature is that you can set the camera to follow the train. It will just keep following it along, so you get an actual view of the model that they created here. So they didn't just model the cab very well, they modelled everything else. And there's even people inside, not that they really have much detail on them, and I'm going to need to stop. Okay, and get back to the cab. There we go. Looks really nice graphically. For a PS4 game, I think they did a very good job. They did the best with what they had on consoles, though I do think the PC would definitely make mincemeat out of a console playing this game, because I can just see the tracks there, that they're actually, you know, they're sort of, I don't know what that, is it the draw distance? I imagine on PC it would be a lot easier to, no, would they do that? I don't know what it's called. Steadily improving the graphics as you get closer to the thing that you're meant to be close to. Technically, I don't know what it's called. I don't know all these technical terms, but I imagine that the PC would make this look a lot better than this, but it's still pretty good for a console game. Right, let's see if I can stop in the actual position. We are 1 minute and I'm going to say 20 seconds late, pretty much. Full service braking. But we got it spot on that time, so that's good. Turn it back to neutral to make sure that it actually sets off. And then... ooh, I don't know which service to run next. I'll kind of leave it up to you two who are watching at the moment, which one I do next. So whilst I go for a small break when I finish this, I'll leave you with two options. I'll post them in the actual chat that we can play, that I can actually play, and you can just pick one at random and then I'll play that one. And then if I do end up buying the sequel, that's when I'm going to be buying DLCs, because I don't see, maybe they are cheaper on I don't know what the cheapest way to buy them is. Forward, give us some power. Should be moving now. And just give it full throttle, because it kind of doesn't matter, as the passengers can't really complain. At least not in this game. I don't know if in the sequel that they're gonna make it so that the passengers... oh, there's a train there. Maybe they'll do something weird like the passengers have complaints after the journey and it tells you, oh, you were going too fast, or you're going too slow, or I don't know, I fell over when the driver braked too hard or went into full throttle too quickly. Something like that, maybe, because I don't know much about the sequel, about any of the improvements, even though it's been out for 4 months at this point. But yeah, that's that. Also, if you were looking forward to my Destroy Humans 1 2020 version, the you know, the remaster, the remake, or whatever, sadly I deleted all of the, because I didn't think I wanted to do it again. I didn't think I wanted to finish, and then I realised that I was literally 1 episode away from finishing the game, but it was too late, because I just deleted all the footage I had and everything I had recorded for it. But I can do that again, because I have re-downloaded that game, so that's good. I also can't tell how far away we are from that station, Twyford. Because if we are we're quite far away, yeah, 5 point something miles. Is it 5 point something miles? I think so. Yeah, but I can go back in and do that game, and hopefully make sure that it's nice, that it's high quality let's play. As for this game, there are a few other DLCs which I can't technically show you what they are, because the PlayStation treats the store section separately and won't actually pick it up on stream. I don't think so. So I can't actually show you what other ones are available physically, but I can read them out, I guess. And there are a few that I am interested in buying, but I really do have to kind of not choose that many, else I'll spend a lot of money. Right. So, how is everybody today? Because it's been a long time. Long time since the start of the stream. I should have really asked then, but now I'm gonna ask now because 55 minutes has gone by. Be prepared to sink time into this game. Be prepared, because it is real time. This is all real time. The distances you're covering are real distances. The time that it takes to do those journeys is real. You will be spending that long. I'm alright, just tired. I think we all are this year. Tired of something. Christmas tomorrow. Christmas Eve tomorrow. Oh right. Oh, it's Christmas Eve for you right now. So yes it is, and it's for me. Sorry, I don't really have a time zone at the moment because I keep forgetting that everyone else is on different ones. Yes, so it is Christmas tomorrow for you and I. I'm only 1 hour behind you, but in Sweden we celebrate Christmas on the 25th. Oh, I didn't know that. I believe you told me that before, or somebody has. Freight train on the right. I believe somebody has told me that before. And then I just forgot about it because I've always thought, wouldn't everybody celebrate Christmas on the same day? Because it's a biblical thing. So everybody should have the same copy of the Bible, really. But for some reason, I don't know the reason for that. What is the reason? Does anyone know? Okay, that makes perfect. So today was Christmas Eve, the 23rd for you, right? That's quite weird. It's a weird thing hundreds of years ago in Sweden you considered it to be a new day when the sun... Oh. So are you 1 day above... No. No, because you'd be that way. So it was the 25th when it was still 24th time was. It was the 25th when it was still the 24th. I don't know if I'm not intelligent enough to understand why that's happened, or if it just doesn't make sense on its own. But I suppose that's good. Though it is quite... Does nobody else do that? Is there anybody else on planet Earth? Is there any other country in the world that does that? Other than Australia, which it does because it's on a different time zone. Other than, I believe, Australia... Oh shit! No, I don't mean to... No, sorry passenger, sorry, I didn't mean to... No. I did get... I did. Damn it. I locked them too early. It's me not concentrating, but since we caught up with the rest of the world, Christmas was still left on the 24th. Well, that's weird. That's strange. But I don't know if any other country in the world does that. Why have I put the wipers on? Okay. I put the wipers on. Reverser is off. Reverser should be... Right. Okay. Taking it... No. Right, so the wipers are on. and I need to work out why that is. Where's the wiper switch? There should be a wiper switch. Right? No. This is bad. I mean, it kind of doesn't matter, but at the same time, they shouldn't be on. Why have I done... Wipers? How did I do that? What button could I possibly press that makes it do that? Is that it? Fan? No. There is definitely a wiper. There's a wiper button somewhere. Engine start, engine stop. Don't want to touch that. Compressor speed up, because I don't think that even does anything. DRA normal. I'm not touching those because those do not do what I want. Windscreen demister. Fault light dimmer. Why would you need that? Why would you need to dim the fault lights that are warning you if something is wrong? Stupid control. Fire alarm is on normal, as if there's any other setting for a fire alarm to be on other than off. I'm gonna go to bed now. Can barely keep your eyes open. I hope you sleep well, and you can watch it afterwards because it won't there. Little bastard. Right, turn it off now. Okay, there we go. See you around, and you're welcome. You're welcome. You can watch it afterwards. It will be available on YouTube to watch. Gonna see the rest of the stuff that we're doing. Just remember when you dropped out. Okay. Oh, no train. 3.4 miles until we get to Reading, which is the last stop. And the good news and the bad news is I have to stop definitely in the space required. So I'm going to be extra careful. If you're wondering, yes, I can pause the game, and yes, I can. It will stop everything. It will stop the whole game running. I can pause it. It's just that maybe I do need to pause it. Don't want to do that. Not while I'm moving. Right. Camera mode. Oh. There we go. So we can kind of see. I'll just do that. Now switching back to drive mode. So you can control the train whilst the camera's away from it, so not in the cab. Yeah, probably be a nice view actually. I can control the train in this mode. Right, still going. There's 7, full throttle, and I think we're 1 point something miles. Take the speed down a little bit. All because it's a yellow signal. Though I think it should be anyway. Yeah, I think that does make sense. Camera mode very kind of pointless. Camera mode very quickly. Okay, now we do really need to stop. Because there will be a red signal after the station and there's not a lot of room to actually stop. Should be able to stop in time, right? Okay, now I unlock the right doors. And they should open. Ah, there you go. And then people should be stepping off if there are any people on board. Which I don't think there are. No, there's nobody on board. So everyone got off before this stop then. Okay. Oh, well this guy wants to stay on. Oh no, this lady. Yeah, the models for the pedestrians aren't really that great. Gotta be honest. They don't really do a whole lot either. They just kind of just sit there and stare at stuff. Minimal movement. They're not like on their phones or reading a book or anything like that. They are just basically staring into space. That's it. Now I need to get onto the lock the right. I believe that we did it. There we go. London Paddington to Oxford. And with the class 166 I'm level 4, pretty much over halfway there. Great Western Express I'm level 5, and through the entire game I'm level 10. And I earned a gold medal. So I must have done pretty well, even though I overshot 3 stations. But yeah, so there's my performance graph. All the way down. Nice. And I'll take a quick break. Main menu. Okay, so I'll be right back, and then I'll select another thing when I get back. Okay, I've returned. I'll just pop it in the chat that I've returned. Nice. Okay. Doesn't seem to be that much of a delay. Or is there? I don't know. Anyway, now to switch on to another one. Northern Transpennine. I mean, I could do this. I could do this one. Might finish up with a high-speed train last, I guess. I want the Force 47, which is this one. And winter. We'll have some snow. Lots of snow. Wetness, I mean, doesn't really matter. Snow level is on max. Cloud. No clouds. Oh, some. It's snowing. Wind. Right, there we go. Leeds to Manchester Victoria, Manchester Victoria to Leeds. I mean, the Express. I mean, the Express one doesn't stop, I believe. So we do Manchester to Leeds or Leeds to Manchester. It kind of doesn't matter, but why is that one in white? Oh, right, so it does the 20... oh. So it does them... So if you were, let's say, you wanted to play a regular day, you could do all these services, technically, and this is the one that's going on now, and you would pick it up from when it starts, I guess, if that makes any sense. It does a 12-hour clock rather than 24. Does that make sense, sort of? Not really. Or is it the one that you selected? Yes, it's the one we selected. Okay, so it doesn't really do that. Leeds to Manchester Victoria, Manchester Victoria. Manchester Victoria, no. Yeah. Manchester Victoria to Leeds is what we're doing. I've decided, so we finish up with the obviously better. No. Oh, so I've been charged from, what's it? I need to not look that up. I need to look that up because I've been charged for my PlayStation Network, and I need to find out if I had the money in my bank for it to deduct from PayPal, because it's connected that way. So I'll pause it, but rest assured that I will play. Okay. £1.37 left in my bank. Marvellous. Okay, well at least I actually have money to pay for that. So that's good. That's brilliant. I had money to pay for this. Alright, now, master key on, unlock the doors. Is it left or right? I'm guessing left. Yeah? Okay. Brake should not be on. But maybe it should be, because we might be on a slope. Wipers, I need to find those. Reverser should be in engine only, I believe. Move the whole brakes to get it moving. No passengers. Wait until lock. Make sure I locked it. Throttle is off. Brakes are on. Is the parking brake on? No, it is not, so that is good. This is my second man, even though he didn't really do anything. Wiper. So he gets a wiper control, but where's mine? Ah. There we go. Park, run. There. So it's snowing, because it's winter. Very Christmassy. 50, 40, 70, 49, 30, oh. Right, brake is off. Do you want to go now? Is he gonna move? Yeah. We are moving. Though part of me feels like we should be moving faster than this. That is strange. Though why... Yeah, part of me does feel like we're supposed to be moving faster than this. If I release the brakes. Reverser is in forward. Maybe it just needs off. Bring it up again. What? Well, that sucks. That was stupid. Don't know why it did that. It must not like being maxed at, to start off with. It must not like it. That's weird. So I'll just reset. Sounds the best solution. I did say I was going to look at the DLCs, and I can actually save this and pick it up another time, which is good for me. Right. Okay. Unlock the doors. Good start. Master key is on. He just spawned in. I'm gonna remove the brakes, right? I'm gonna give it some... Straight brake is off. Right. Good point. Good start. Wiper should be set to run. And it is. Lights. Front headlights on. Rear headlights. Would that matter? 1749, oh god. And 4930, okay. Messer is in engine only. And now there we go. There we are. You don't really get a good view though when it's all covered with snow. That's kind of the drawback. So the engine doesn't really kick in until about 60 something percent. And we need to stop at Staley Bridge at 1804. Right. Right. So, now that we are on a train that I can actually really relax with, what else was I going to mention? Oh yeah, I am annoyed at the storage for the PS4 because there is pretty much hardly any. And that's one of the main drawbacks. So I have the 500 gigabyte model. Is it gigabyte? Yeah. 500 gigabyte model, and basically storage is pretty much limited with that. And so I need to keep this game downloaded until I can buy it, because this is actually from my old account. So I need to buy this game, which I'm hoping is much cheaper than it was when I got it on the other account. And then I could just buy the sequel, but that would mean I'd never get to play. It would mean that I basically don't get to play any of the services that came standard with this one, unless I want to pay for them again. Right, so you just suddenly changed the speed limit on me, did you? Just suddenly change the speed limit. So I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, yeah. So I might get the sequel to this game, Train Sim World 2, and that would mean I basically don't get to play any of the services that came standard with this game, but it also means that, oh god, hold on a moment, not a real emergency, I can actually. So I'll be back in a moment. Just need to quickly sort something out. I'll post it in the stream chat. Alright, I am back, and I sorted out what I need to sort out. Sorry it took me a while, though I really don't know how long it took me. So yeah, I'm back, and what I'm going to do is I realised to start from here. So what I will do instead is just give you a little rundown of what my plans are for maybe the DLCs, because each DLC I think costs about £20. I don't think there's any more that are more expensive, and if there's any that I want to get, I will probably get one of them, whichever one I think I'll be able to play the best, and then maybe I'll do some videos on it, which is nice. And I do kind of fancy getting the sequel, because I'll still get to play this DLC that I got now, Northern Transpennine. I won't get to play the others from the first game without paying for them again, which is kind of sucks, if I'm completely honest. Although maybe when I do get the sequel, it might recognise that I have the original game and then let me have those for free as well. Though it's looking like that's not the case, maybe. So I think they're just trying to pack it through full of exclusives, and you know, and all that. I don't think that I think that the new game is going to be PS5 compatible, and this one is not. So if you have a PS5 and you're watching this, or you're planning on getting one and you want to play a game like this, you're going to have to probably get the sequel to get it on that system. Unless they put this one on the PS5, which I don't think they have. And I think that the PS5 might actually be the reason why they've set up the DLCs that way now. So every single DLC is available for the second game. So what they've actually done is they're going to make you get the second game now. In order to get the other DLC, you have to pay for the second game and then the DLCs that you want. So, you know, I'll set some money aside and see if I want to go ahead and do that. If I do, I'll try and do some streams on it maybe sometimes. And once coronavirus is dead and gone, which it might be by, I don't know, the middle of next year, hopefully, with any luck, maybe even sooner, if we're even more lucky, then I'll get a job, an actual job that pays, and I'll see what we're doing. Okay. Right, there we go. Okay. So, also, for those of you who are not in the UK and don't know what the Pennines are, the Pennines are a range of, they're not mountains, but they're hills. So they're a range of hills that basically run halfway down the UK. So halfway down Britain, which consists of England, Scotland and Wales. So that's Britain, and then there's, you know, also known as Great Britain. Northern Ireland is part of the United Kingdom, but it is not part of not part of Great Britain. And also, I'm going too fast again because they changed the speed limit on me because I wasn't paying attention. But yeah. So the Pennines run sort of near the north of England. It's a range of hills that split Yorkshire and Lancashire basically down the middle. So on one side of the Pennines you have Lancashire, on the other side you have Yorkshire. And Yorkshire is a very large county, and I think it's the largest county in England. I think it is. And so basically what you're doing here is you're going near enough across the Pennines. So yeah, Manchester is part of Lancashire and Leeds is part of Yorkshire. Also, you don't really get much of a view because it is snowing, and the way that the game does snow isn't really... I don't know if this is realistic to what you would actually see. I mean, it's just all white. I was hoping for a better view, but I made it snowy because, you know, it's winter time and Christmassy and all that. Although I really should maybe have toned it down because you kind of can't see any of the detail now. There's a bridge there. There's a bridge and just rails, so that's really all you can see. They will bring it up to 75 miles an hour. And I don't know how far I am from the next station, which is Staley Bridge. Is that 1.4 miles? I think so. Hope so. Because if it's not, then I've slowed down a bit too much. But yeah, so that's the situation with that. So that's what this DLC is about. It's about driving trains in 1983 in near the Pennines. It's kind of what this is as a DLC, and they've got some in other parts of the UK as well, and they also have some in other countries like I think they have one in Switzerland and one in, I think two in Germany maybe, and some in Austria I think. And then the new game has actually part of the London Underground I think, and another one in America I think, and then the third exclusive for that game is in Germany again, on one of the high speed trains that they've got. It's pretty cool, you know. And yeah, that's basically the DLCs that I know that exist, the sections that you can play. The rest of them I'll read out to you, I guess. I might save it at here at Staley Bridge, then go look on the menu and read out what the other ones are. This is a quick information, a quick bit of information. I don't know when I'll be stopping the stream tonight. It is 1:10 in the morning here, and not as many people as I thought would have showed up, but that's okay. And I believe that LaFay is the only one in the chat so far. Still in the chat, I mean. Still there, LaFay, I hope. Right. Oh, we're early. Oh! Oh dear. I mean, we're early. So we're early. Good. That's good, I suppose. I don't know whether the game will give you extra points if you're early or not. I imagine so. Take the brake off. Put this one on. Release the brakes. Put the engine in engine only. Lock the doors, and then the only thing we have to worry about is the straight brake. And yeah, I imagine the view would be better if I turn the camera outside. Right, let's take this off. Oh. Stop. Right. Save. Save the current game and quit the main menu. And I'll take a look at the other DLCs. Though I don't know if I start another service whether that that save file will still be there. Hope so. Okay. So the store is if I press square. Right, so that is the second. Oh right, okay, here we go. So it does show you on screen. Digital Deluxe Edition. So what? Oh, okay. So if I have this game, oh, okay. I can have. Okay, so if I go onto this game, I can get them for free. To prove that I have. Oh, that's good. So I can get the sequel and not have to worry about losing anything that I had before, even though also the screen will go off because I'm looking at it on the store. But the good news is I don't have to worry about. I don't think so. Don't think I'll have to worry about losing anything. What does this one have? Oh, so the deluxe edition also includes the East Coast Way DLC that was available with the first game. And if you wanted to buy East Coast Way on its own, where is it? If you want to buy it on its own, it's £13.74, but you know that's on a sale. But it was £24.99, so you are saving money with the price of. So it's an increase of. Let's call that 25. Yeah, let's call it £25. Let's call that 37. So that's £12. So you are getting a DLC that would normally be worth 25 with that game plus that DLC for 12. That's a good deal. They are having. I don't know when are they taking the sale off though. That's what I mean. Because if they're not taking it off until. If they take it off after December, then I'll kind of be stuck because I don't really have any money left to buy any of these for a start. Rare Sieg Nord. Main Special Ban. I can get Main Special Ban for free though. Yeah, it says I can get it for free, but then it wants me to pay money down there, so that's crazy. It's weird. Long Island, New York, I mean. I want to know how that is to drive, because I don't want to spend like £12 on a DLC and then the train is absolute shite to drive. Tees Valley, that's in near Newcastle. That'd be nice. I think that'd be nice to drive. Don't know what trains are featured in that though. Peninsula Corridor, San Francisco, San Jose. Rhine, Austin, Wuppertal, Hagen. So I'm guessing that's in either Switzerland or Germany. Guessing that is its name. Canadian National Oakville Subdivision. I don't fancy driving one of the big diesel things though. I don't fancy driving those because they're usually a bit hard, I think. Those ones are free. Long Island Railroad is. Wait, I can get Long Island Railroad as well for free. Why? Why? Because I haven't purchased those on this account. That's weird. It's really weird how they've set this up. That is really strange. So I don't have to pay for those after all, so why are you trying to sell me them? That's a bit weird. Do you mean if I was to buy it for this game? Is that why? That might be why. Yeah, that is why. If I was going to buy it for this game, then you charge me money. Train Sim 2 Collector's Edition though. So what's in that? Hopefully something nice. Sorry that there's not really much being broadcast at the moment except DLCs, but you know. Also includes East Coastway Peninsula Corridor and Peninsula Corridor. Do I really want? Not really. I guess I'll buy the deluxe edition then, if I'm gonna get it. There are some for the second game which have been available. These ones, see, the problem with these is that I think you need the DLC that corresponds with the actual train. I think that's what you need. So West Somerset was the other one I was interested in. That's £20. So I'm looking like the ones that I'm really interested in are in the UK, and then I'd get the Spec Art Barn whatever free as well. So I guess that's pretty good, all things considered. That I'm getting those for free. Pretty soon. Yeah, so I'm going to look into all these, and I might stream tomorrow. If I do, I'll let people know, and I'll end the stream right here, I think. Thank you very much for watching, if you've been watching all the way up to this point, and I'll see you maybe tomorrow. Well, it will actually be Christmas Eve, unless you're in Sweden. Then it'll be Christmas Day. See you around.